So hello, it's Monday here and I'm going to have an intro soon, but it just isn't made yet. And I thought every 2 weeks I do like an intellectual factual video on something that is intellectual and factual. So this week is going to be veganism and next week is going to be body image. So, not next week, in the next 2 weeks. So let's do this thing. Okay, veganism is basically where a person doesn't consume or use anything that's an animal product like honey or leather or eating any form of meat or drinking milk or cheese or any dairy products that come from milk from an animal. Now, it also means that you don't wear makeup or anything that's tested on animals. So, I watched a documentary called the Earthlings documentary, which I'll post a link to either around my head if it'll work, or underneath in the downy bar thing. I can't do any hand actions today, it feels really weird because I'm holding the camera and trying not to shake. Okay. Okay, let's do this thing, Georgie, stop it, you idiot. Anyway, moving swiftly onwards. Basically, I watched this documentary and it made me cry, and I didn't ever hate animals, I just wasn't really someone that was like that compassionate about them, if you understand what I mean. Like, there's some people who really love dogs and donate money to dog shelters, and people who love cats and go to cat sanctuaries and volunteer there, and people who run horse shelters and donkey places and etc, etc, etc. And I was just never one of those people. I didn't not care about animals, but I didn't really think about them in the same way I thought about humans. As in, like, human life is equal to animal life, etc. I'm not sure if I completely and fully agree with that human life is necessarily worth less than animal lives or more. Because everyone on this earth has a right to be here. And just because humans are like the dominant species on the planet doesn't give us a right to take away from other animals, or to harm them, or to do horrible things to them just for our own selfish gains. Now, there's lots of people out there who are going to disagree with what I'm saying, and are going to be like, oh, we have carnivorous teeth? What the hell are they called? Canines. They're called canines, carnivorous teeth. Imagine that. That would be terrifying. Nowadays, we're much more aware of what our bodies need, and all the nutrients and vitamins, etc. Why do I keep saying etc? I sound like an idiot. Etc. Anyway, so I think that's a pretty invalid argument, and I don't like people that are like, oh my gosh, you're a vegetarian, or oh my god, you're a vegan, you're so stupid, because animals are there to eat. Everyone has their own personal beliefs, etc, etc. If I say that one more time, you have permission to virtually slap me. Please don't do it hard. People are always like, oh my gosh, you can't eat hardly anything, but you can. Pizza, chips, pasta, most things that people normally eat with meat in them, you can get vegetarian or vegan versions of it, so it's not really like you're going completely without anything. Maybe certain things don't taste as nice as they would do if they were made out of like animal flesh or ground up bones or something, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to take